A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the...
Let's play ball.
Into the box, Carlos Silva. He'll lead things off here in the
Leading
bottom half of the first.
Giants, the second baseman.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Silva.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Number 5 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate now, Adam Miller, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out not given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Next up for New York, Corey Dickerson. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. On the ground to the right side.
You're up.
Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Now at the plate, number 12. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club.
Number 12.
In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I'm going to be locking in today on Brandon Nimmo. This guy brings his lunch pail to work with him, fellas, and he does it with a smile. Watch it permeate to his entire team.
Number 21.
This guy lights up a room, and he plays elite defense. You can test the arm a little bit, but he's sure-handed in the outfield.
At the plate, Ernesto Mateo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ernesto
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is foul right side. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Johnny Rossi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Make it. Stepping in, Carlos Silva. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Behind 0-2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization, as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-1's the count.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Number 5 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hit down the third baseline. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Can't start. Into the box now. Adam Miller. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch. Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Dickerson.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping up now, Peter Alonso. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Slater is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 12. He'll
Leading
start
up
things
for
out
the
here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled away. Splitter, 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Into the box now, Ernesto Mateo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mateo.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
And another foul ball. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in. The pitcher, Adam Miller, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Line towards center field.
Oh, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Base hit.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario.
Shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Corey Dickerson.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2.
Right here.
The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Leading off the inning, Steven Duggar.
Leading up.
And they'll need him to get something going here.
The center fielder.
A high fastball is in there.
Duggar.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Steven Duggar is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Another 0-2 coming. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And there are two away now.
Ladies
Scott
and gentlemen,
Calderon will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty.
Scott
Taken but called a strike. The average for him at 267 on the year. 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. So here's the Mets pitcher, Adam Miller. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long.
All right, come on, baby. You're up.
And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Standing in, Carlos Silva. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Line to the right side, but foul. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. Up high, 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Going for strikeout number 15. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. In now, Austin Slater.
Now batting,
for 2
right
for him
fielder,
to this point.
Austin
Lifted
Slater.
into center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 gone. At the plate, number 5.
Now batting.
He comes in 0
number
for 2
5.
thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a master. Ready now, number 12. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Digging in, Patrick Wisdom. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in? Good guys counting.
He missed it. So these fans will not get to see history here after all as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
The catcher.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for San Francisco. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Digging in now, Adam Miller. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Striding in, number 2, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with another 0-2. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Brandon Belt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready once again,
the batter,
Carlos
number 9.
Silva. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
A 9-0 shutout final in this. Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario. We're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Michael Fulmer gets the
leading up
pitch
for
coming.
the
Here
Tigers.
it is.
The left fielder.
And this one runs up high, ball one. These Mets,
Whee!
fellas, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, Dan, who stands out?
Third
Well, I
baseman.
think everyone's a little bit concerned about the way Yasiel Puig's going to play. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
One out, nobody on. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now,
Batting third,
Victor Reyes.
the center fielder.
As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. 276 the average coming in for him. 5 homers, 27 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Striding into the box, number 50. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. They're shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Russell behind 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
The first baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Dixon.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down. Next up for Detroit, Nico Goodrum. He
Leading
went
up
deep in
for
the
the
contest
Tigers,
last night.
the second baseman.
And they start him out away with
Nico.
a cold strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Batting 8.
Into the
designated
box,
hitter.
number 64.
Number 64.
And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he'll scale the wall here. And did he catch this? He did.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Here comes another 0-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the top. Stepping in, Yasiel Puig. He's
leading up
1
for
thus
the
far.
Tigers.
This game is rolling right along as we.
Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. And that's off the left field wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it
now
safe.
batting.
It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Lugo.
Is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ready for another chance. Victor Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That finds the zone, a called strike. Puig, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
He froze him on the fastball there. Victor Reyes goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Now to the plate, number 50. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 50.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Tigers leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Here's Addison Russell as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Shortstop.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Russell.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And now here's Brandon Dixon. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Nico Goodrum is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Here's the 0-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. It remains 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter, number 64. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2 balls and a strike.
Two.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward. But I'm not betting against him.
0-1 the count. Liner towards first, but this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Now batting, the left
fielder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Tigers are shut. Now at the plate, Darwell Lugo.
Leading up
It was a backwards
Tigers.
K, a strikeout
The
looking for him in his last at
bat. Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. 1-0 the count. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Popped him up. Rosario backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Just hung in there on that one. Another one sent foul.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Brandon Dixon steps in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled off.
Dixon.
The 0-1 on its way. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now
Nico
the second baseman.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brito is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order.
Your
Edwin
attention,
Diaz
please.
comes out of the bullpen. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Here now is our final line for this afternoon.
Just jump out at
First
you,
for the victorious Tigers
was a really
6
important
runs,
one.
7
And
hits,
sometimes you just
no
need to
errors.
come through when it matters most.
player receives the check from his coaches.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this. So coming to the plate, Corey Seager, and we are set for baseball here
Leading
this
off
evening.
tonight for Cleveland, the shortstop, Corey.
First offering
Seager.
on its way. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls,
1-1-1,
home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jose Ramirez.
Seared down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In order to go to... So now Carlos Santana and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-1-1.
Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Marcell Ozuna,
the left fielder, number 23.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Adam Miller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Striding in for the Indians, number 38. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Shane.
Now here's the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They can't chip in.
Leading off for Cleveland.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Now batting, Jose Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose.
And he gets ahead 0-1. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Hit hard up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-2 pitch, and a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. The pitcher, Adam Miller, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. DeShields breaks from the bag. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. A reach, and he makes a lunging catch as he winds up on his belly. And there's a fine. So stepping in, Scooter Gennett. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Popped him up. Burton waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. First pitch on its way.
Right fielder.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruise.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the fifth coming up. Mets out in front 6-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Miller. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Miller.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Good job.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out now given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. So digging in now, number 38. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Number 35.
And he lays off there. 1-0. 276 the average coming in for him. 9 homers and 42 runs batted in. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Now at the plate, Bradley Zimmer. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that.
Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Santana.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
He put himself in a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 left for the Indians. They're down 9-0. Stepping into the box, Scooter Jeanette. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Burton onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The 0-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. DeShields is there, and that's the 3rd out. This one pretty well in the bag. Digging in once again, number 38. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with another 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category.
Please.
Nick Martini will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Nick Martini.
Ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Here's Corey Seager. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brito moves over, and that ends the inning. J.D. Davis is going to grab a bat here as he looks.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely
the final line score for our ball game
took
tonight.
That great start to another notch.
There is rain in the area, but
Let's play ball.
standing in, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
for
half of the
Braves.
first.
The center fielder,
And he
Ender
takes ball 1. Fellas, these Mets,
Inciarte.
as they enter play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
1-1-1. Bounce it to the left side. And that's the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, how about Dansby Swanson? He leads the team in batting average right now, and it seems like every time he goes to the plate, he's getting a knock. Obviously, that's not the case, but these guys really rely on him for his consistency and the spark he provides with the bat in his hands.
Now that's popped up. Alonso in foul ground makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Back now from SunTrust Stadium, second inning coming up, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast.
Digging in, Michael Conforto, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. And he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I'm going to be locking in today on Brandon Nimmo. This guy brings his lunch pail to work with him, fellas. And he does it with a smile.
No left fielder.
To his entire team. This guy lights up a room, and he plays elite defense. You can test the arm a little bit, but he's sure-handed in the outfield.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. So it's a runner at first with two gone. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young. So here now's the pitcher, Adam Miller. 9-1-2.
Adam Miller
pulls this one in the air out to left. Acuna giving chase. He's there and records the first out. And with one away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standing. The next to bat for Atlanta, Travis d'Arnaud, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Strike taken up in the zone. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled away. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Max Fried, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here comes another 0-2.
Up, up,
Fouled
up,
off.
up, up.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inciarte.
To short. Rosario brings it in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Set down 1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. No balls and 1 strike.
Freeman.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th.
The
and
right fielder,
next,
number
the left-hander
30.
hitting Michael Conforto. In
Conforto.
there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Luplow is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors. The pitcher, Adam Miller, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set. Here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Acuna. He popped out in his first trip. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in the bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on this Monday night. Digging in to try it again. Travis d'Arnaud. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
0-2.
The next 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Now in the box, Max Fried comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game.
Max Fried.
First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
The center fielder, number 11.
He'll take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls in the strike. He's 0-for-2 in the ball game so far. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Miller.
Adam Miller.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Acuna on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. Mets leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Ozzie Albies. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
The first baseman, number 5,
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Freddie Freeman is sent packing for the 3rd time today. Into the box now, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder.
As he look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sight.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no. So striding forward now, Ronald Acuna, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier
Baez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Striding in once again, Dansby Swanson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over.
Your
Tanner
attention,
Scott
please.
comes on to work on
Now
the mound, hoping to send this one in.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th.
The final line
and
score
hung
for
on
our
for the
ball
road
game
win
tonight
in the bottom of the
for the
14th.
victorious.
That's a real team builder.